Well, hello and welcome to a series of videos that will appear on the Huntsman channel. These videos have appeared on the sister channel, the Dig 2478. They are basically re-edited all the best bits of the rifle and a few thoughts of little old me slung in, basically of why and how I got certain camera shots, a few tips thrown in as well. Where this one's the first director's cut, we shall call them from now on. First up, getting the director's cut treatment is the Ruger 1022 target rifle. A big seller across the globe is the Ruger 1022, and that's down to basically the unlimited customizations you can do with this certain rifle. A quick word on the titles: an easy, simple 3D effect. As you can see, this effect I got using two programs, Photoshop and then finishing off in After Effects. And the picture effect is crosshatch, simple effect. Now the logo you see spinning in the bottom left was created using Bujool 5, animated etc. in Bujool, and placed in the video as a 3D layer. And I basically find adding logos and such do give a professional look to the final video, and I do use them quite often. Right, and a quick word on the processing of the video. I basically use Colorama. Now that basically gives a final colour tone to the video. Basically I use a lot of blue in my films. I find a blue toner, especially on the quarry, brings out the colours of the various rocks and boulders. The devil's in the details, as they say. Gives a nice tone to the finished video. The first segment with the Ruger is the PS3 giveaway. Now at the time there was various channels that would give away certain items that basically sponsors that supported the said channel would give items away. And let's say if you were a subscriber, you would be picked at random to win these certain prizes. It's something I've always found dubious and fake, really. That's basically what gave me the idea with a PS3 giveaway. I think it's basically buying subscribers. So the PS3 was a Mickey take of those channels. The PS3 being totally broke before it got shot up by the Ruger. It was a case of overeating on the PS3. Now the bullets used here were Winchester 40 grains to good effect. I think I recently changed to Winchester laser high velocity rounds, 38 grains, and basically less jams, more blowback for the cycling of the next round for the Ruger, and no more yellow light of death from that PS3. Next up, the Ruger was the elevation shot. The target was a golf ball, roughly about 200 feet up, and I think if my memory serves me right, it will go 200-300 yards out to target. Now this target shoot was basically to show how accurate-ish the standard factory Ruger is. No modifications, nothing. I wouldn't attempt these types of distances on live quarry. Basically too many factors at play. I have the wind, bullet drop and distance to take into account. Incidentally, the past scene with me loading the Ruger was done in 3 takes, 1 camera, 3 takes, 3 angles, and basically I would dry load the rifle just for the final editing cut. Looks more professional. Considering the distance, I was basically lobbing these Winchester 40 grain bullets at the golf ball, and not too shabby considering the conditions I was filming under. And finally hit the golf ball. Now moving on to the puddle with a rock. First test shot went to eye. Basically adjusted my aim. Again, moving on to the next rock, too low, bullet drop too low, adjusted my aim, again using gold over, and the only real problem I find using the Ruger is to stop the temptation of just basically firing bullet after bullet. And in the next clip we'll see the Ruger doing a very good target shoot on the spinner target, and again on golf balls. A simple quick fade. 80 yards to the target, spinner targets and golf balls. .80 yards golf balls and spinners, just to show how accurate the Ruger can be. The Ruger target 1022. Not too shabby on spinners. And I tried a cheeky second moving shot on the golf ball and missed. Now this segment I was in basically 2 minds showing. The reason being the risk factor it portrays. If there was any stray bullet, it goes into the sandbank which was surrounding this target. Any newcomers, new to shooting, watching this, do not try this kind of target. Here it was severely controlled. And really I could have got the same benefit by just using brass tacks, looking back now. Now on to the final segment. On this particular piece of land I have a mixture of rabbit and hare. This particular warren of rabbits has been very active, taken many a rabbit in the season from this warren. And if I remember rightly, this was in the height of summer, and I do tend to leave the rabbits to restock Try not to overhunt the land. It can be a fine balance, but for the video I was going to take just a few. And tempting fate, I missed the shot. Now the camera angle being to my left, but I misjudged the distance basically. Too much holdover, and from my point of view the bullet went slightly high of the rabbit's head. Like I mentioned before, there is a mixture of rabbit and hare on this piece of land. These hares were filmed not on the same day as the rabbit shot. I think it was an unusually hot September day this was filmed. Again, missed shot, and that's down to range estimation, not the rifle. Showing the misses, I basically think can only be a good thing to show to newcomers to the sport. It happens to everybody, and basically anyone saying different and they never miss is basically lying. This particular camera shot, I love this angle for art's sake. The air was placed, and me in the background coming towards the air just makes the camera, just mixes the camera angles, different heights, different cuts. And I think that's the trick with the editing. If you're lazy with just the one angle it shows, mix it up. Right, just the two hares that day, the owls and dogs were fed, nothing wasted. Well, that rounds up the first in the series of the director's cuts on the Huntsman channel. Basically I hope you enjoyed it. My final thoughts on the Ruger 1022 target rifle. It's a fun rifle, accurate, out of the box, and if you are willing to spend a few quid on the custom parts, the Ruger can be made even better. A reliable, accurate hunting tool, the Ruger 1022 target rifle. Now possibly the second video in the series will be the CZ style .22 rimfire rifle, and I will have some possibly strong viewpoints on scope cam shots that seem to be the norm these days, appearing in videos. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, I've got some viewpoints that some may disagree with. So I will leave you with the video outro, and until next time, happy hunting, be safe, bye bye.